So guys, there's this online campaign going on where Nigerians are calling on others to close down their GTBank accounts. This is coming after the Verydarkman was arrested. We all know that the Verydarkman came online to lay complaint on how her mother's money has been deducted. You know, they just keep deducting her mother's money, that she borrowed money from the bank. And her mother said she has never borrowed any money from the bank, but they've been these unnecessary deductions on her money for some time. So the Verydarkman stormed the bank alongside the mother. And when they got there, they were about leaving when, you know, the Verydarkman was whisked away by an unidentified security agents. You know, they did not really tell him who they were and where they were taking him to. And guess what? They even covered his face so that he would not know where he was heading to. So that has really generated a lot of reactions, and Nigerians are like, what else are you waiting for? Shut down your GTBank account. So a whole lot is happening. I'm going to allow you to take a look at some of these reactions. Why Nigerians are equally angry is because none of these security agencies, you know, quickly put off a press release that, okay, we are the ones that arrested him. Neither the GTBank, you know, also released any press release, you know, telling Nigerians why the Verydarkman was, you know, arrested in one of their branches. And this has caused a whole lot of reactions. Nigerians are not happy because they are saying that this can actually happen to anybody. I mean, you being picked up without knowing who picked you up and where you are being taken to. Neither will you even know reasons for you being picked up. Now take a look at some of the reactions Nigerians are putting up on the social media calling for the Verydarkman's release. Now take a look.
GTBank, I want to announce to you people that my business with you people today ends. All right, this is my ATM, and I'm telling you, my account personally, I will close it, and this is my ATM. My business with you people today ends for what you guys have done to Verydarkman. I tell you, we end that relationship. By the end of this week, you people will understand the damages you people have caused. By the end of this month, I don't want to do any business with you guys anymore. All right, I have no business with you guys anymore. By the end of this month, by the end of this week, you people will understand what you people have done to yourself. Now, to all Nigerian youths, let me tell you guys, everybody needs to become an activist. If you people want this country to be better, a man who is sacrificing it all for us, they are arresting him. Some of you are laughing because you never get to your turn. But to GTBank first, my business with you ends today. I will show you my before and after balance. I am done with you guys, okay? I am done. I am done. I am done. I am no more interested. I am no more interested. I am no more interested. Okay? Now, to Nigerian youth, let me tell you, an injustice to one is an injustice to all. Today is VDM. This is the only person that has been fighting for all of us. If we like, we should do something about it. If we like, we should say, oh, it's VDM. Trust me, one person cannot fight for us in this country. That is why people need to spring up, left, right, and center, not to the south, to the east, to the west. People need to stand up and fight, because if we did not do it, trust me, this country will degenerate to a level. We did not say security agencies should not do their work. Let them do their work, but they should do it within the confines of the law. Anything that is outside the confine of the law, it is criminality. All of us need to understand all of these things, and we must come out and speak. We must come out and speak. We must come out and speak. Don't say it's because it's someone else's today. It might get to your own turn very soon. Do your work, but do it within the confine of the law. A lot of times you see the law enforcement agency, they will come for someone's arrest. You will not even know the office they are coming from because they will be on mufti. And at the end of the day, they will say somebody resist arrest. They will lay some allegations on your head. We cannot continue like this. We are saying that our country must be better. We are saying that our country must be okay. GTBank, by the end of this week, you will understand. By the end of the next week, you will understand what you have caused for yourself. I end my relationship with you guys from today onward. No more transaction with GTBank. I end it personally. I end my relationship with you guys. I am no more interested. All right? This is the end of it. No more interested. I am done. I am done. I am done. Nigerian youth, we must stand up and fight for the one whom we believe. GTB account empty, and I end it today with you guys. Yes, release VDM. EFCC release VDM. He's fighting for your children. He's fighting for our children. He's fighting for all of us. The fight our people, our fathers refuse to fight. That is what he's doing. He's doing what our people refuse to do. Release VDM.
I said, my bro, make I explain to them why I tell them that they won't kill VDM. I won't explain. Wait. See, I want to tell you people why it is clear they plan to kill VDM before. Are you people aware that the people that came to cash VDM yesterday inside that bank, heavily armed, all they were shouting is, we are DSS, we are DSS, follow us, begin beat them. They claim to be DSS without showing any ID card. Nigerians, more than they thank God though. Anybody in this country can impersonate. Even me, personally, I am happy that VDM is even alive. Because those same people will come, claim to be DSS, we fight VDM for EFCC. Tell me why they go lie. If the plan is not to carry the boy and go and kill him, why would they lie? You come and claim to be DSS, whereas to be EFCC. So DSS don't they do Uber now, be? DSS the Uber for the force. Where DSS go pick for Yaya Junction, carry go drop for EFC bus stop. Abi? Who they happy now, say at least the person with the hold with them come out for EFCC office. Even now, we never know if they are alive because even VDM as you to talk to anybody. We don't even know, as I speak to you now, now strong eye, I think they believe say they are alive inside EFCC. When they claim say nobody see lawyer. I don't even know. I am still hopeful. So on Monday, we they wait. Today, I will try to go to EFCC office to know if they go allow me I see him or they go and ask me join. We they wait. And all of them are quiet. All of them are quiet. If you can put the VDM, who are you? Don't worry now, the wolf. It's go copy. Allah.
GTBank, nothing should happen to Verydarkman because now in a custody that man did. The last time when we know, he posted that he was in your office. So if anything happened to Verydarkman, now we'll go home. Now we don't care if now we call the police or if not we call the police. Nothing should happen to Verydarkman because now under when I care him day he was in you people's office. Because why is police picking him up? What are they picking him up? What are they picking him up for? What is his crime? I don't understand. What is his crime that he's speaking for Nigerians? That he's speaking for everybody, not only himself. He's literally speaking for everybody.
Verydarkman's lawyer has released an official statement on how Verydarkman was arrested and why he was arrested. It was not GTBank, but GTBank played a major role in Verydarkman's arrest. Anyway, let me explain, or will I say, let me summarize the statements. According to the statement released by Verydarkman's lawyer, Deji Adeyanju, it was said that on the 2nd of May 2025, Verydarkman and his mom and his friend CPAC, they went to GTBank to lay a complaint or to find out why GTBank was deducting money from his mother's account, which you already know the situation. So on getting to GTBank were doing everything possible or behaving as if they were helping Verydarkman. So as Verydarkman and his friend and his mom, they finished in the bank and wanted to leave the bank, they wanted to exit. That is when Verydarkman got stuck in the security door. So it was alleged that GTBank off the security door to get Verydarkman stuck in the security door so that the EFCC they might have called earlier can arrive. So 5 minutes to 10 minutes later, men in black uniform arrived at GTBank. Miraculously, the door opened and they immediately covered Verydarkman's face and his friend and started beating them up. They did not tell them anything. They just carried them away in front of Verydarkman's mom. Her mom was crying, doing everything to stop them, but they could not. In fact, it was also alleged that they somehow pushed Verydarkman's mom, causing her a little injury. As of the time of releasing the statement, according to the statement released by Verydarkman's lawyer, Verydarkman's mom is nowhere to be found or her current location is not known yet. So Verydarkman was taken away, where it was later discovered that it was now EFCC. They took Verydarkman to the EFCC Abuja. So that is when Verydarkman's lawyer sent some representative to the EFCC. Upon getting there, they tried to get access to Verydarkman, but they said, according to the EFCC officials, they said that Verydarkman refused to come out. But then they gained access to his friend, which is CPAC. It was CPAC that narrated all the issue to them. But then CPAC already sustained a lot of injury. So the EFCC claimed that they have arrest warrants signed by a magistrate court to arrest Verydarkman. What was Verydarkman's offense? So Verydarkman was arrested for cyber talking. So the lawyers asked that what is the offense of his friend friend CPAC they arrested along with him. So the EFCC could not say why or reason they arrested his friend. Anyway, his friend was released, but the EFCC refused to release Verydarkman, meaning that Verydarkman is still with the EFCC as of this moment. In fact, hear what Verydarkman's brother have to say.
GTBank, I'm so disappointed because you played a role in the kidnapping of my brother today. You played a very, very, very important role because from the moment Verydarkman got to the bank, you gave the information out that Verydarkman was in the bank. You the same bank. You the same bank we say you come on money from my mother account. They try me, they find we rectify and peacefully. We no fight now. We came to the bank. Only for you people claiming to be helping us, you went ahead and did your communication with whosoever you did your communication with. And after that, when VDM was done and about to leave your bank, you locked him in your door. When I mean door, now know that door, if you enter bank, you press your green button, where you go open, where you go enter. As soon as they come outside, they lock him inside that place for 5 to 10 minutes. First off, it's not a criminal. You no get anything we don't do now. Only for una to come there, cover him face like thief. Cover him face. Come beat him, carry him, go. You beat him, beat the guy. Eat my mama. Like I don't understand. Waiting on our agenda.
So as many Nigerians are still waiting for GTBank to release their own official statement or maybe to clarify what really happened, but then a lot of Nigerians are currently withdrawing their money from GTBank. In fact, people are currently boycotting GTBank, stating that GTBank is done for Nigerians. Because if not, why will you hand over your customer that came to make a complaint to the authority for no reason? I don't understand. But the question right now is that will GTBank ever survive this in Nigeria? That is a bigger question to ask. Bigger names in Nigeria are not left behind. A lot of people are currently saying that, in fact, those that don't have account with GTBank are saying that thank God they don't have account with GTBank. Those that don't have share with GTBank are also saying that thank God they don't have share with GTBank. People like Dele Farotimi say that Akukuma no get any share in any Nigerian bank, meaning say it don't really cast for GTBank. In case you are wondering that which of the GTBank in Abuja did this incident happen in, this incident happened at Area 3 GTBank. That GTBank at Area 3. Yes, exactly this one. That is where the whole incident happened. In case you want to go and make inquiry there and know why they did that, you know where to go. GTBank Area 3 Abuja. Now, one thing you need to understand about this whole issue is that you might not like Verydarkman or whatever issue you have. It's not about Verydarkman. It's about the system. If it can happen to Verydarkman, that is a public figure that people take their problem to, what is the hope of you? Now, imagine waking up in the morning and GTBank or any bank calls you that somebody used your NIN to borrow money from them, and all your hard work, all your earnings, the bank will be taking it every month. How will you feel? Who will you run to for help? And now, trying to sort the issue, the authority comes there to arrest you. Remember, before now, Verydarkman has been talking about the EFCC and their illegal practice and all that. Anyway, it's not only Verydarkman. People like me will be calling out the EFCC on their illegal activity. The question is that who else would the EFCC go after? If they can go after the major ones that you carry a problem to, who else would they go for? This is time that everybody needs to speak out, because refusing to speak out is making yourself vulnerable to the same situation that Verydarkman is today. It can happen to you. Your bank can deduct your money and there's nothing you can do, meaning that the EFCC or the authority or the security agencies can arrest you for cyber talking, even though maybe you are not cyber talking, or maybe you are just speaking out for their illegal activities. You are just speaking out in defense of people. So this is Nigeria. Injustice to one is injustice to all, because it might be happening to VDM today. Who is next? That is the question. Anyway, let me leave it here before I cross the line.
All right, Nigerian government and law enforcement agencies, whether na police or army or EFCC, DSS, civil defense, immigration, custom, any of the agency where they involved in this arrest and in this case, please, we need your attention and you have to act immediately. I just they see news online now. They say they don't arrest Verydarkman. His real name is Vincent Martins Ose. I they call him real name so that tomorrow law enforcement una no go talk say una no know the person that they talk about, una no know the social media name, you know they una record. His real name is Vincent Martins Ose, VDM. They said the last place where they see him, he went to GTBank. He go there with his mama. He been done make video where they complain about money where they deduct for the mother account. So he follow her go there to go resolve the issue. They say while they did there, officers from unknown agency they come arrest and carry and go, and according to the brother they do not know his whereabouts. I have my personal differences with Vincent Martins Ose. I should say he don't even block me for Instagram or be for social media, but I must still speak up notwithstanding, because injustice is injustice, whether it happen to a person I agree with or not. And then again, we must speak up for two reasons. Number one, na human being, and if it can happen to him, it can happen to anybody. And for this country, now one of the people will be say, if they come out come criticize government, if they talk when things they bad, how they think go they good, and therefore anything will happen to them must concern everybody. Because if they carry them today and nobody talk, tomorrow if they carry you, there will be nobody to speak for you. Because Nigeria waiting with the wait for na turn by turn Nigeria PLC. The second reason we must speak up is because na Nigeria we dey so. This is this country where person go disappear and nobody go know the whereabouts. For this country, go see people they tell you say be careful, may they no arrest you, may they no come arrest you. My dear, if they even arrest you where they know the people where carry you and where you dey, it is better. Because if they want demand to free so person, they go know where to go to. The worst tragedy where it happen now make you disappear where nobody go know your whereabouts. In August of 2019 for Kaduna, they carry this guy Dadiata where they wear this red cap. They live in how many months old picking with his wife and family. Now them they cry their cry. EFCC say no be them, DSS say no be them, Army say it's not in a custody, police say it's not in a custody. How many years later, whether he die, whether he disappear, whether he vanish, nobody know. That is why this issue is very, very important. Any law enforcement agency where no say now you carry Vincent Martins Ose, you must come out immediately and inform the public the reason for the arrest, that he's in your custody, and say he don't get access to in lawyer and in family. And GTBank, when I will be saying for una president, una premises, it allegedly happened, you also have to put up a statement to talk your own side of waiting transpire in that vicinity. Because this is Nigeria. May God forbid say something go happen, citizen go disappear, nobody go know where he go. A law enforcement agents go they behave sometimes like rogue elements. People, officers go come to arrest you. They go come on mufti without identity. Then your offense where you commit, you no go know. Where they carry you go, you no go know. Your loved ones, nobody go inform them where you they go. Now so if they start small. Tomorrow this one go say, we don't know where they. This one go say, it must not happen like that. Nobody they talk say make law enforcement no do their work. But any job that you do must be within the confines of the law. Anything you do that is outside the law is criminality, and you cannot use criminality to solve crime. It doesn't work. Please, if you know say now una dey in the custody of Vincent Martins Ose, come out and inform the public so that everybody wey fit follow the case go know where to follow and go and to channel the energy. Nigerian youth, Nigerians, all of us must be activists and advocates. We not go leave this work and they talk for one person or one group of person. Tomorrow when they carry them, everybody go continue with their own life. Every Nigerian must activate your office of the citizen and the activist in you. Because they suffer where you they suffer and the one where they suffer, now two different things. Everybody go they talk as if they pay them. If everybody come out to speak up for the truth and justice, there will be no enough prisons to put all of us. But because we not go live and for one group of person or one person, they become soft targets. I take God beg on our Nigerians. We must stand for justice and truth at all times, because today's victims were yesterday's survivors. Tomorrow's victims will be today's survivors. The dead can no longer die. May Nigerians who are alive, may we not wait for Nigeria to happen to you before we have the wisdom and courage to stand for the truth and justice at all times. Please let us know the whereabouts of Vincent Martins Ose in the best interest of all of us as a people. May God help Nigeria. My name is Peter for Nigeria.
You have seen it. This is the Nigeria of today. Anything can happen to anybody at any time. There's no rule, there's no regulation, nothing is happening. Like people always say that there's no rule of law in Nigeria. This is one of the things. At least for somebody to arrest you, the person will show you his or her ID card and say, okay, you are being arrested for these reasons, and this is the arrest warrant. We are picking you up from here. And you know, at least you should know why you are being arrested. But this one, he was just whisked away. And like you've heard people say, this is how some journalists and other people have been missing in Nigeria, courtesy of, you know, let me not just say courtesy of anybody, but some people will like, some of these people who call themselves security agencies, they can just pick up somebody and take the person to anywhere without even notifying the public. I think this is very wrong. When are we going to see rule of law playing out in Nigeria? When is it going to really happen in this country? Rule of law is very important. You know, following a procedure, following the process of doing things. If you want to arrest people, let there be a process. How can somebody have an issue with a bank and you went there to lay your complaint only for you to be arrested? I think this is really so bad for GT. I know that GTBank will be saying, oh, he has dent their name and all that. But this is actually what happened. His mother was really facing those deductions, you know, from her account. You can imagine somebody that is working and all of a sudden they say you borrowed money. I think I saw some of the figures, it was running like in millions. I can't really say, but you know, and every month they are deducting money from your salary. And you know what Nigeria is all about today, as in deducting some reasonable amount of money from your salary for a woman that it is not as if she earns much. You know, she earns little. And then from that little, they are just taking it without even notifying her. All of a sudden, they say she borrowed money from the bank. Anyway, GTBank should look inward and know if it's their workers that is doing all this, or if it is their system that is faulty, or what is it. They can just say somebody is owing while the person is not owing. I think this is really so bad, and it's going to affect their reputation. I mean, many people have always been complaining of bad services, but guess what? This one is going to bring out their leg, and it has to do with the Verydarkman, who is very popular on the social media, and that is why it's even bad for the bank. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.